Good morning, Anjali. I wanted to thank you for all of your support. You've been an awesome point of contact. I love your enthusiasm and I love your focus on your core customers, that small business. I did want to just show you a couple things quickly because we obviously didn't have a ton of time yesterday, and there were a lot of constituents in the room, so there weren't opportunities to deep dive on some of the things that may be of interest to you. And I know that you and I connected around the very small business, right? The simple, high impact needs and requirements of a very small business. And I think yesterday you used the example of a dressmaker. So I wanted to show you a couple things within nimble.com, which when set up will all project out to the nimble.com, or excuse me, the Nimble add-in or the Nimble extension, right? So I'm now within my nimble.com, right? And I'm actually at the activities page, which is a good place to start your day, right? Because to lay out everything that you have, whether it's tasks or meetings or follow-ups. So I wanted to show you a couple things real quick. So I'm going to go into my contacts tab, and these are my recently added contacts. So let's just say I had met Len at and I think I did this in the last video, right? I had added Len from the extension, right? And now he's in my database. So let's say I was at a conference and I met 10 people there, or even just met Len. So I can go into Len here and I can start to determine what I'm going to do with him. So in this case, I may do a stay in touch, or I want to reach out to Len once a week or once a quarter or annually, because he's a great let's say he's a great customer of mine, right? And I want to just touch base with him once a month. And how's he doing? Does he have any special requirements? Are there any customer support issues he has, et cetera? Right. So that's one thing that I can do. And then once I do that, that will show up in my activities on that particular day. So it's a way to kind of to programatize that type of follow-up. Also, and I think we talked about this a little bit yesterday, is I can go in and put extensive data in here for Len, including his birthday, right? I put in his birthday, and then it's going to show up in my activities list as well. So, and there's a bunch of other information here that is relevant. And again, I can show you this in person if you would like. But I think one of the things I did want to show you here is we talked a little bit yesterday about a single source of truth where you're going to have all this data. So in this case, I can actually see all of the people within my company who's had conversations with him, including in this case, this is where we have our care team calls. And one other thing I'd like to show you that we have that's also very compelling for a small business. Let's just say I was at a conference and I added all these people at the conference, right? I can then go ahead and send them a group message, right? And from that group message, I can either type a new message or I can use a template that I may have. Right now, I may build a template that says, hey, thank you for meeting at the conference. I may put some links in here. So it allows me to very quickly do the follow up and follow through that we often don't do because we're so busy and overextended. And then again, all of these emails that are sent out will go into Nimble, be viewable within nimble.com, but also be viewable within the extension. And something else that's very, very cool is we have the ability to track these messages. So not only can I send Len, David, Jennifer, and Arana a bulk email, it doesn't look like a bulk email. It comes from my email directly to Len, so there's no CCs, right? So it looks like a one-to-one email. And I can also track on when they click and open that, right? Which allows me to then say, okay, Len has read my email. I'm going to follow up with Len because at least he appears to be interested because he read my email. So some very, very powerful tools inside of nimble.com that you can manage in nimble.com, but then project out to either the Nimble add-in within Office 365 or the broader Nimble extension that allows you to take Nimble wherever you are on a web page. So happy to go through this stuff with you in perhaps some more detail, but I wanted to make sure that I addressed some of the questions that you had yesterday. So let me know if you'd like to go through it in more detail. Happy to do a one-on-one or a one, me to many, perhaps many on your team.